There's some reporting coming out that the White House is planning for when Justice Alito and/or Thomas dies or retires, and who they are going to nominate as the replacement.
Yeah, I mean, Clarence Thomas obviously has been there for a long time. Hasn't really said much over the years other than, his wife being involved in the scandal with January 6th and the plot to overturn the election. But for the most part, Thomas went years without saying a word on the bench during any hearings, during anything. This guy was literally just dead silent for years and years and years. So he has been a useless lump, but he's useful for Republicans because he consistently, no matter what the law says, he's going to go to the right on every issue possible. Alito, W. Bush appointee, has basically been the same way. He is consistently on the right. Whereas you do have, a Chief Justice Roberts. He can kind of go either way sometimes. He's mostly right, but every now and then he surprises us. But he's not going anywhere for a while, they think. So they think they have openings maybe in the next 3 years with Thomas or Alito, which is a very real possibility. It's the two oldest judges on the bench. Things happen. Maybe they retire to let Donald Trump replace them with these 40-year-olds he's thinking about, give them 40 years on the bench. But I will say, all of this just reminds me, when Biden first came into office, obviously the Supreme Court was one of the big issues because they stole that seat from Obama. There was talk of we're going to expand the court. And Biden put together that little independent commission. They're going to look at it and see if it's something we should do. And then quietly, about 6 months later, they said, no, we're not going to do it. And now we're in this situation. So I don't want to beat a dead horse on that, but we could have kind of headed this off to a degree. This was one of the most obvious failures, I think, of the Biden administration. The court needed to be reformed, and they fell down on that issue.
Well, I think the surprising thing is that the Trump administration is making a plan. I think that was the only thing that really surprised me. Looking at the stories and the names that they're throwing out, they're right-wing nut jobs. They're obviously very upset that their most recent appointment has broken with them on some issues. And anything outside of absolute loyalty is unacceptable to these people. And so they're vetting people who are absolute comical loyalists who have not a degree of integrity in their bodies that will just do whatever he wants.
And they don't have the experience necessary. They haven't overseen, any kind of real important case. And I think one of the people that is a very real possibility is Judge Cannon, down from South Florida, Donald Trump's favorite judge. In fact, he was hoping his Wall Street Journal lawsuit was going to get in front of her, but they actually picked or drew, I guess, the Obama-appointed judge. So they're in trouble there. But I think Judge Cannon's a possibility. Hell, Alina Habba could be a possibility. That would be an absolute disaster for the country, but we can't put anything past this guy. He may put Pam Bondi on there as repayment and a way to get her out of the DOJ because MAGA's calling for a sacrifice. He doesn't want to fire Bondi, but maybe giving her this promotion to the Supreme Court is a way to appease MAGA and pay back his good buddy.
Well, it's shocking time and time again when there's an appointment to be made, particularly a judicial appointment or a DOJ appointment. He picks the absolute most unqualified idiots that he can find. It's truly shocking. I mean, Jeannie Shapiro, obviously in D.C. now, the woman has no qualifications other than the fact she was on Fox News every night and he saw her on TV. And so he said, that's going to be the gal. And now she's going to get to make these decisions. It's truly shocking. And the idea of him getting yet another appointment, which would make 3 for him.
Well, he's already got 3. This would be 4.
Oh, this would be 4. This would be 4. That's right. I blocked out one there for a second.
That's all right. I think that one you blocked out probably also blacked it out of his memory too.